Those fellas out, Master? We're a bit of coin short another round.
Because we're comrades, see? Witcher, ain't you? We're butchers. You slaughter, we slaughter.
Except witches are law. Old villagers pitch in. Lords open their purses. Ladies do like with their legs.
Guess I've been to the wrong villages. Dealt with the wrong lords and ladies.
Come, don't make us beg. What's the witcher for, anyways? To help men in need.
Believe me, doing you a big favor by not giving you coin. Now let me through.
Whoa, Master. You best watch your words. We share a trade, but that don't mean you can treat us like dogs.
Shut it. He'll bring misfortune on us. He's a witcher, can't you see?
Out of my way.
We won't do it.
I will.
I'll not take orders from anyone. In fact, not the least afraid to teach a witcher some manners.
You'll never learn.
Ah, perro zángano, que estás borracho todavía. No le quería pegar, me iba a huir.
We've seen your point, Master.
Go home. You're done here.
Voy a estar ayudando a borrachos. Con permiso. Está cerrado. Y no con candados.
I'll never come back, you stinking staggy. Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your ass till you've toes for teeth.
Y eso que fue un chaparrito, Chiquito pero picoso, valedor.
Get up in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't going more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
With pleasure.
Come on.
Ah.
Yeah, it's like we never left Virgin.
Leg it! Please. That went well. Now we can treat each other like the gods ordained. Ages.
Hey, Zoltan, you look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman need to be found, with Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You know, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
It's about Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the wild hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he can explain what the hell's going on. Not just barely returned as you saw. Expecting to come home to a hot like a boar and some cold ale. What do you find instead? A shitestorm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of buns. Haven't a clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote. Aha! A note from a grateful muse.
Reading someone else's letters. Annual balladry contest. Silver laurel awarded to Master Dandelion.
Prince Herriman themselves did the honors, and the feast afterwards to celebrate the laureates. Dandelion taught us right to yodel, and I... another time.
10 barrels of Tucson Dry, 5 cases of Sodom Triple Mead. Nothing here.
No, that's exactly what we're looking for. It says planner.
Dandelion and planning, good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late.
El muy perro solo se veía con mujeres.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Should you?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
The faculty of Oxenford University is honored to grant Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount de Letno, from the finest vineyards, every last master of the cellar.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
From the
No,
finest
ya no
vineyards,
quiero leer eso.
every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
Aquí dejó su mandolina.
This the loot he got from the elves of Dol Blathanna.
Aye. Must have been in a great rush to leave it
Vamos a ver
behind.
qué hay arriba. Por aquí ya no hay nada más. Pues vámonos. Ay. Ahora sí ya sé leer.
Poor man's always got it uphill.
Vamos con la que me quede más cerca, que es esta. Vámonos. Vamos a ver sus amores. Y este trovador sale en la serie de Netflix, ¿eh?
I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay.
Help!
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armour?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
Vespula's got someone else's protection now.
Really? Who's that be?
The King of Beggars made a deal with Junior. This is his turf now.
Didn't hear nothing about that.
But you have heard what Bedlam does to people who cross him. Or you need a demonstration?
Come on, Fritz. Boss wants it that way. It's how it's got to be.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. To think there are men who'll help a stranger out of the kindness of their hearts.
Not entirely out of kindness, and you're not entirely a stranger.
What did you... Oh, I know you. You're that witcher took Dandelion out whoring. Gerald, right?
Not Gerald. Geralt.
Oh,
Geralt.
dreadful sorry.
What do you think? Where could Dandelion be?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshit. It came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the pub.
This woman he was with in the harbor.
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Horvir, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. And I...
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean... Tell him he's a two-faced snake, but... It would be nice if he dropped by.
Así que andaba con una sobrina. Vamos con Eliad.
Welcome, welcome. Do come in.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You Elial?
Yes? Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought. Thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Ah, so it's that. Wait here. Any better?
Senor,
Elial.
did you and Dandelion... I mean, how did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern.
Vamos a enterarnos del chisme.
What do you think?
That's it.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal cousin.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reaffixed or a hole patched.
When'd you last see him?
Some time ago, he brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
A ver qué vende este valedor.
Come to look over my spring collection, perhaps?
Glad to take a glance at what you got.
Of course, please do. If anything chafes or pinches, I can alter it on the spot at no charge. Once I'm done, it'll feel like you're wearing nothing at all.
Objetos de misión, pues hay que comprarlo. Pues vámonos rápidamente de aquí porque también es todo un sinvergüenza ese tal Jaskier. Me queda más cerca Marabella o Marbella. Marbella, ¿no? Miren qué hay aquí. Un buen peluquero, amigos. Vamos a ver qué nos puede hacer.
Looking for a barber? Well, you found one. Welcome. I'll plough and shave the gentleman's noggin for half price.
Give me a haircut. As long as your hands aren't too shaky.
A ver si no nos rebana, está bien pedo este vato. No me gustó. Saben que tengo para aventar para arriba, para todos los cortes. A ver, vamos a ver qué peinados, afeitado, pero con cola, largo y suelto. Suelto pero no muy largo, afeitado de los costados, corto de arriba y cola. A ver, vamos a ver qué es ese corte de elfo rebelde. Este sí ya...
This is not what I wanted.
What do you mean, not what you wanted? Are you cut and coiffed? You are. And even as even can be, I'd say.
This is not the look I wanted.
And this is not the fate I wanted. I was to be an alderman in Mahaka. Instead, I shave and cut tramps and ragamuffins. Life deals what it deals. You shrug and you take it. Oh, welcome back to you.
Give me a haircut.
Está chulo, A ver qué tal se ve. Todo un cambio de look para el buen Gerald. ¿Quién se imaginaría que hasta un barbero nos íbamos a encontrar en esta gran aventura? Al lado de nuestro brujo Gerald. Ya se dieron cuenta cómo todos los personas, esos niños eran los que estaban con la bruja.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come after all. Why not? A rat bit him, and he's caught a fever.
Where'd he get bit? It hurt him much. Will he die?
Don't die like rats, stupid.
Yes, you do. Just the other day I saw a witch hunter tell a man, "You rat," and then he killed him.
Liar! That's enough. We're done for the day. Gather your things and go home.
La la. Wonder if the rat catcher will get well. Like it's not.
How do you know?
Mum says that if he but catches a froth, he's as good as the brain.
Como un corte te puede volver totalmente diferente, ¿no?
That's 2 swords and a wolf around his neck.
What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently. He read you his poems.
No. We peruse the...
Maybe... No?
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my need to point at a figure of penicillin, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure, but he never came back to see me.
See Dandelion after the...
No, but he never came back to see me.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
Ahora veo raro al Gerald con su nuevo corte que le hicimos. Voy a irme por donde me dice porque este juego es como el de San Andrés, ¿eh? Si no te vas por donde te dice, te sale más caro dar toda la vuelta, más tiempo. Voy a hacer de día, no me gusta mucho la noche. Amaneció lloviendo.
This baronet's love Lettsville.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is right now. Be gone.
Greetings, Witcher. Must admit it's curious to see you here. I don't quite believe in coincidences.
Geralt of Rivia, slayer of monsters. That nice son.
You're right, General. My visit's no accident. I'm looking for someone.
There's no one here who wishes to see you. Captain, this man is not to enter. Forgive me, Morvran, but I've lost my appetite for the races.
Kill a woman's son and appear at her doorstep? My. I thought witches had better survival skills than that.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
I fear your information's out of date. Molly no longer works here.
Baroness fired her?
Quite the contrary. Molly decided she no longer wished to serve. After Arian's demise, Luis's nephew came to pay his respects. Got one glance of Molly and, well, they wed soon after. They now await his inheritance. With the Baroness's son dead, the estate will go to the nephew and Lady Latta, known until recently simply as Molly.
All right, so where'll I find the newly minted Lady Latta?
Our dear little Molly has a new passion, horse racing. To my knowledge, she should be at Countess Vegelbud's villa right now. That's exactly where I'm going. Since you stripped me of Louise's company, perhaps you'd agree to come along.
Creo que es el vato que nos hizo el interrogatorio cuando fuimos a ver al rey ese. Y ya saben, amigos, no olviden suscribirse aquí a su canal Guerrero Ancestral, Zona Gamer, Zona Dronera. Y a los que ya se suscribieron, muchas gracias por su apoyo. Seguimos trayendo nuevo contenido, nuevos juegos. Aunque ya no falta mucho para que sean juegos viejos. Está a punto de estrenarse la consola PlayStation 5.
We've arrived.
Nice place.
I must say, of all the creatures in this region, I find steeds most intriguing. Horses interest you at all, Witcher?
All the same to me. Call each one I ride Roach.
Strange. The grey is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vaughn.
Yeah, gray's a good color. Even looks good on horses.
My coin's on the Black Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Seem to know your horses.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Ha! Splendid! In that case, you must choose a mount.
Think I'll take the gray mare.
In that case, I shall try my luck on the Zeracanian Bay. The horses are saddled. Let's begin.
Hay que ganarnos esa sillita. Lo veo difícil porque ya si se te acaba el vigor, ya fuiste, Vámonos. Órale. Aquí la onda es no dejar pasar al otro.
Faster.
Vámonos, ahora sí. ¿Quién sabe quién ganó?
The roach I chose put in a nice run.
Exceptional. I've not lost a race in a while. I congratulate you. That is yours. Ah, look! Lady Latar has just arrived.
Who?
The woman formerly known as Molly. There she stands.
Right. Thanks.
I shall be here for a time. Find me if you'd like to ride back to the city together.
Who do you favor, milady?
Can't decide between the Black Stallion and the Grey Mare. Keep going back and forth, back and forth. Sorry, don't believe we've been introduced.
I'm Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again!
That's right. Except it's the other way around. I'm always saving him.
Mean to say it weren't Dandelion saved you in Flotsam by severing your noose with an arrow from a...
What? Dandelion couldn't... Never mind. Any...
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. Ever since I became Lady Latard, it's been nothing but ball... But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canal. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister?
Sure he does. Saw her myself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her, the way he can.
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I ask Dandelion...
Thanks, Molly.
Wait. Before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see him.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks. And good luck to you on your search.
Garrett, there you are.
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad.
Porque con él hacemos viajes rápido, pero no porque disfrutemos de su compañía. Voy a cambiarle el estilo de la barba porque como que siento que se ve medio chistoso.
And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
See you later. Imagínense este gran juego en español, amigos.
$1 million debits and $1 million credits. Wow, that makes $2 million.
Qué diferencia de este barbero al otro todo borracho.
Razors, scissors, knives, ground to sharpness mere moments ago.
Need a trim. Think you can manage?
Ahí está, con ese se ve más chulo.
So long.
Vámonos a ver a nuestro amigo Rosarbar. Ah, caray. Ya me lo cambiaron. No. Me cambiaron la misión. Ah, sí, eso está todavía.
How's the master?
Consigue entrar a la residencia de los Barlatre. Llegaron los superhéroes, amigo.
Interesting.
You fancy men like me? Whole town's going on about it. So no point playing hard to get, sugar puss.
It's Lady Varatra to you. And I'd advise you. Who are you? Why are you here? Answer this instant or I'll summon the guards.
Sorry to sneak in, miss. I'm Geralt, a friend of the bard Dandelion.
Geralt of Rivia? The famed Witcher of the Ballads?
What are you doing here, vagrant? How'd you get in? I let no one in the front, my lady. I swear it on the great sun.
Not a word. I'll handle this. Hold your tongue, sir. This is Frederick Francis de Bergerac, my new swordplay instructor, correct? Show him to the training room. I shall join him shortly.
O sea, sí por las buenas, sí, ¿no?
Won't you realise what you've got yourself into?
Hope so too.
Miss Rhodes has got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword. Grab a wooden one, and take care not to hurt the ladies. You'll learn the ambassador's art. Follow me.
Cerrado, cerrado.
You're my new instructor. Well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your work.
Órale, loca.
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one?
Lost your nerve?
Damn it! Well fought. You're much better than the lava.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor. I'm a witcher. I'm looking...
A witcher? That's splendid. I always wanted to meet a witcher. This is so exciting.
Incredibly. But we ought to discuss that another time. Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was...
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship?
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
Ah, ¿verdad?
If you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Claro, damisela.
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind.
Wait a minute.
On occasion, yes. But if you'd shut your catty mouth for... Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. I was left to rip Rosa. I had the best of intent. He'll next sing at your funeral.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with passion. For one who incessantly praises another woman's talent.
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or trebarets. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman, not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Kalonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in Kavir.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Kalonetta. Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here, tomorrow. Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
No te pongas celosa, hija. Para las dos hay. ¿Qué me está diciendo esa loca? sí, ya vámonos de aquí. Estaban bien loquillas esas hermanas, Qué diferencia, amigos.
Haven't even drunk her water. Naughty love. Now repeat. Ah, you're back. You met Miss Poppy? She ought to start talking any day now.
Zoltan, venture to say a mage would have...
Sure you know me that well. Mark my words, but we were to talk about Dandelion. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
Tell me what you've got first.
A few bruises and a torn doublet. Otherwise, he wasn't stained with any of them. Not seen hide nor hair of them in ages. All I learned was a few of Dandelion's pickle lines. Dubious worth.
Think I might have something better.
What are you waiting for? Let's have at it.
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he'd been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Trogarids, apparently, named Caminetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
Who's this Priscilla?
A Trogarids, like you said. Quite popular of late. Picture Dandelion with a pair of tips. Got a general idea.
Interesting image. So how'd Dandelion handle meeting his female double?
I think he fell in love.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. The laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works with a mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
Reúnete con Zoltan en el Martín, pescador pasado de ocaso. Saben, amigos, hay que guardar.